Greetings, soccer fans. Welcome to Fort Kent Community High School for tonight's girls soccer game between the visiting Madawaska Owls and the host Fort Kent Community High School Lady Warriors. The MPA and Fort Kent Community High School remind you to practice good sportsmanship during this sporting event. Cheer for all the players, respect the opposing team, accept the decision of the official. Be proud of your high school athlete. Please do not boo, taunt, or degrade anyone or any part of this contest. We would also like to remind everyone that FKCHS is a tobacco-free area. We thank you for your cooperation and we thank you for your support of our high school athletes. A reminder to fans to practice proper social distancing at today's game. Mask up. Please maintain 6 feet between families and wear face masks at all times. In order to meet the return to play guidelines for community and youth sports issued by the Maine Department of Health and Human Services and the Maine Principals Association, there will be no player intros, no national anthem, and no post-game handshakes. Porta potties are open for use on the far side of the field. A reminder, if a game ball comes out on the far side, please kick the ball back to the ball runners. If you touch it, we need to sanitize it. So work on your soccer skills and kick the ball back. The officials for today's game are Mr. Alla and Mr. Buckingham. On the game clock is Miss Philbrook. On the camera, Chaz Pelletier. My name is Mr. Eric Wernkin. Enjoy the game, folks.
Hello and welcome to Fort Kent Community High School for this high school girls matchup between the Fort Kent Warriors and the Madawaska Owls. This is the second meeting of the season for these two teams. Fort Kent came out with the 8-0 victory in the first game. The Warriors will kick it off here in the first half. Excuse me, the Owls. And we are underway here in Fort Kent. Here's Ackley. Passes it back to Peyton Sear. Sear back to Ackley. Ackley sends it down the field. Intercepted by Jondro. Here is Dion. And out of bounds for a Warriors throw-in. Here's Pelletier. Pelletier sends a high ball to Lovely. Lovely tries to dribble it down the wing. That one's intercepted. And it will be another throw-in for the Warriors. Here's Morgan to throw it in. Throws it into Martin. Martin regains control. Down the wing, sends a great cross. And, ooh. Albert is able to send that out for the Owls. Here's Martin. Sends it to Lovely on the wing. Lovely with a great ball to Martin. Martin sends a ball into Philbrook. Philbrook. Here's Sear. Sear tries to get a shot off, and it is intercepted. regained by Sear. Shot and saved. Here is Pelletier. Philbrook takes a shot and a save. That was Corvo with it, and John Joe was able to kick it out of bounds and regain possession for the Warriors. Here's John Joe to throw it in. Here is Pelletier in the middle. Tries to send it to Lovely on the wing. That one's intercepted. And John Joe goes back there to get it. Out of bounds for another Warriors throw-in. John Joe throws it into Sear. And that one's intercepted. Here's Ackley in the middle. Ackley tries to get a clearance, and that one is blocked by Sear for a Owls throw-in. Ackley to throw. Throws it into Sear. Sear gets it back to Ackley. Ackley sends the ball in, and that will be an easy save for Willette. Throw into Pelletier. And the Warriors regain another throw-in. Pelletier throws it into Philbrook. And they give the ball up back to the Owls. Here is Martin. Martin sends it to Morgan. Morgan sends it middle to Sear. Sear sends it on the wing. And across and off the crossbar. What a try there for the Warriors. And this game is still scoreless. Pelletier regains the goal kick. Here is Martin. Martin sends a shot, and that is an easy save. Here's Daigle. Daigle sends it down to Lovely. Lovely beats Corvo to the ball. Sends it across to Philbrook. And a shot and a save by the Owls. Boy, that looked like a goal for a minute, but what a great save. Oh, and I apologize, as they indeed called it a goal. The goal was scored by Lacey Pelletier. Daigle sends it up. Corvo gets possession. Tries to get it to Dion. Wasn't able to get it. Lovely dribbling down the corner, out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in for Corvo. This is Lovely with the throw to Pelletier. Pelletier tried to get it to Philbrook in the middle and couldn't get it there. Corvo sends it down, tries to get it to here's Lovely. Lovely tried to trap it, and it is a throw-in for the Owls. Here's Ackley with for the throw-in. Ackley tries to get it to Corvo, and it is knocked out by Morgan, so the Owls will get another throw-in. Lejoie tried to get it, but that one was intercepted by Martin. Martin with a breakaway. Martin still going, shot, and just wide of the goal. What a shot there by Gabby Martin. And this game will stay at 1-0. Goal kick for the Owls gets intercepted by Philbrook. Here's Lovely. Lovely with the shot, and just wide. Warriors putting the pressure offensively early. There's Corvo. Corvo tries to get it to Ackley down the side, and it will be a throw-in for the Owls. Morgan throws it in. Hits off of Lejoie. Here's Lovely. Lovely down the side. Crosses it in. Philbrook gains possession to Pelletier. Pelletier sends a ball intended for Sear, but that's an easy save for Corvo. Martin gets the ball, takes a quick shot, and that one is kicked out by Madawaska. Another shot there by Pelletier, and the Owls come up with the save. So a couple really good defensive possessions from Madawaska. Here's Corvo down the side. Intercepted by Daigle. Daigle sends it to Sear. Sear wasn't able to get it. Pelletier comes up, gets it, sends it to Sear. Sear tries to get it to Lovely. That ball will be chased down by Pelletier. Pelletier tries to clear it. That one is picked out by Sear. Sear intercepts it to Lovely. Lovely to Pelletier. Pelletier dribbling, and that one gets knocked out, and possession will go back to Madawaska. Here's Ackley on the side. Sends it to Corvo. Corvo tries to send it back to Ackley, but Daigle is there. And it'll be another throw-in for Madawaska. Ackley throws it into Corvo. Corvo down the side, crosses it, and it will be a goal kick for the Warriors. Shot for the Owls goes over the net. It'll be a goal kick for the Warriors. Willette will take it. Here's Lovely. Lovely dribbling down the side. Sends it to Philbrook. Philbrook has space. That one is intercepted by Sear. Here's Ackley. Ackley now. Sends the ball down to Corvo. And Daigle will beat Corvo out to the ball. But Corvo doesn't give up, and it will be a throw-in for the Warriors. Here's Lovely. Lovely sends it to Morgan. Morgan to Sear. Sear tried to get it cross field. That one was intercepted. Here's a good ball down to Martin. Martin with space. Martin. And a good save by Corvo there. Here's Sear. Sear sends it to Philbrook in the middle. Philbrook sends it to Lovely. Lovely gets to the corner. Gets a cross in there. And that one will be kicked out by the Madawaska defense. Here's Pelletier. Pelletier takes a shot. And it'll go just wide, as it'll be a goal kick for the Owls. Two substitutions coming in for the Warriors. It'll be Logan Stett and Madeline Philbrook for Hannah Lovely and Allie Morgan. Goal kick taken by Philbrook. Philbrook sends it to Pelletier. Pelletier dribbles, sends it to Philbrook in the middle. And that one will be kicked away by Sear. It'll be a throw-in. Here's Pelletier with it. Up top. Takes a shot, and that one will be blocked by Pelletier. Here's Philbrook. Sends it to Martin. Ackley is able to get there. Still a scramble for it in the corner. And it will be a, what looks like a corner kick. Yes, it will be a corner kick for the Warriors. Corner is up to Martin. Pelletier takes a shot and scores. Lacey Pelletier with the score as the Warriors go up 2-0 in this game. That's Pelletier's second goal of the game, with 25 minutes left in the first half. And as we take a break, we welcome in Eric Warnkin as our color commentator for tonight.
Hey, welcome back, Aiden.
Great to be here. Love this. Love this stuff.
Nice quick 2-goal advantage here for the Warriors. Talking to Coach Gerard in the pregame, said they're pretty young.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of these girls here have played many minutes coming into the season.
Yes, Madawaska is a very young squad. They've got 8 sophomores and 2 freshmen. But the future is very, very bright for that Owls team. Here's Pelletier with it. splits the defense to Philbrook. Philbrook sends it in the corner. That one's intercepted. Gained back by Pelletier. Pelletier to Philbrook. Philbrook takes the shot, and that one is wide.
Peyton Vizing going to check in here. Well, we're certainly glad to have you back, Aiden. We haven't had anybody on the varsity games yet this year. It's been a little crazy with COVID, trying to keep everything organized and whatnot, but anything for the legendary Aiden Serwa on play-by-play.
Yeah, it's very different this season, but I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to be able to call games again. Here's Corvo in the corner, covered by Stet. Corvo, still dribbling, still going with it. Corvo takes the shot, and that one is intercepted by Martin. Martin gets it to Daigle. Daigle gets it to Pelletier, who then gets it to Sear. Nice give and go there as Sear has a breakaway. Still going, takes the shot, and what a save!
Great save
by Corvo there.
Yeah, great save. Fort Kent has a huge freshman class, speaking of youth. And Stet that you see, number 30, 10. Madeline Philbrook, number 6. Hannah Lovely, all get heavy minutes as freshmen. And Sear, Julia Sear, number 5. So that class, pretty impressive, Aiden.
Very impressive on both sides. Both squads are very young, so the future is bright for this matchup here going forward. There's Pelletier, intercepted there by Martin. That one sent in to Sear. Sear takes the shot, and it is just wide. And Morgan will come in for Stet, as the Warriors are applying pressure early in this game here.
There, that's what they like to do. Keep that constant pressure. All kinds of attack up top. A bit of a different look. I don't know if we've seen Sear up front, as well as Vizin does come in usually off the bench and play up front. But usually it is Gabby Martin.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Coach Sear looking for different looks on offense.
Correct, yep. And Sydney Philbrook, the two seniors, have been striking up top.
Martin sends it middle to Morgan. That one is sent back in the backfield. Sear gets it taken away by Ackley. Ackley takes the shot, and it is wide right.
A solid athlete, Ackley. Chantel plays basketball as well in the winter. Had a great season last year.
That's correct. Ackley's an outstanding basketball player for Madawaska. I got the chance to go watch her play last year, and I have to say she's really good.
She really lit us up here at home too, I remember.
Ackley throws it in. That one is taken by Pelletier and picked up by Willette for a goal kick. Willette sends it middle. Morgan tries to get there. Not able to. Martin sends it to Philbrook. Philbrook tries to get it to Sear. And John Joe is there to clean it up. Here's Sear. And Vizin fighting for it. In the corner is Sear. Gets out of it. There's a cross. And Pelletier has it. There's Martin with a shot, and it goes just over the bar as another goal kick for the Owls will be taken.
We'll take the sanitation break, Aiden.
Sanitation break.
Players will come in, get some sanitizer, and get some water.
So a good first 20 minutes here.
It is. So no state championship this year, and the Heuristic League had decided, us as ADs, you're allowed a 10-game minimum schedule. We decided to force the issue a bit and see if we could go 8 games and potentially 3 rounds of playoffs with 2 schools playing an 11th game. The state has since, the MPAs took a hard stance on that, Aiden, so we're exploring a couple options now. Stay tuned on that. There will be some sort of a Aroostook County championship with big schools and small schools, and just not sure what model will be used at this point.
This community loves their soccer for sure, so I'm sure whatever is decided, as long as there's soccer, everybody's good.
They'll be happy, that's for sure. They will take the, whether there's 16 schools in the county, so whether you take the top 4 or the bottom 4. Seems like the cleanest thing to do and the simplest. Keep your 8 games and
Absolutely.
go from there.
Better to stay safe while still having soccer.
Agreed. So I think it'll be a goal kick by, looks like Madawaska here coming out of the timeout. Who would have thought we'd have timeouts in soccer? I could have used those when I was coaching.
Yeah, it adds a different feel to the game, I find.
Something I would often complain about was I couldn't call a timeout in soccer.
I'm sure the coaches love this because it gives them time to talk with their squads and come up with a game plan moving forward in the first half here. Here's Corvo with it. Ackley's there. Morgan's there to take the ball. Morgan sends it to Lovely. Lovely in the corner. That one is kicked out by Blanchette. Here's Morgan. Morgan has it. Middle and taken away by the Owls. Pelletier with it there in the far corner. Taken by Sear. Sear gets it up. And still with Sear. Gets it to Vazin. Vazin had a clear path, but that one was taken away by Pelletier. There's Corvo. Corvo sends it downfield, intended for Ackley. That one is taken away by Martin. Here's Sear. Sear tries to get it to Morgan, but that one is cleaned up quickly by Lovely. Sear to Pelletier in the middle. That one is taken away. There's Pelletier with it now. Sends it down to Blanchette. Blanchette still going for it, and Martin is there to clean it up. Martin's been doing an outstanding job back there.
Yeah, certainly.
Plays the sweeper.
I agree, Aiden. Certainly big boots to fill, big cleats, big whatever you want to call it, with the senior Amanda Thibodeau graduating last year. And what a career she had, my friend. One of the few defenders to get recognized at the state level, as she was named Class C Player of the Year. Quite an honor for her. But Nancy Martin has done real well. That was A lot of talk coming into the season is who was going to fill that void back there. And Nancy was kind of used as a super sub last year, if you recall, coming off the bench,
Yep.
playing all over the place. Mainly, I remember seeing her in the midfield a lot or on a wing. But she has really settled into that role back there as a sweeper.
Sure, Coach Sear likes to use her speed back there to track balls down.
Oh yeah, speed is key at that position.
It's lovely. Sends it to Sear. Sear gets it to Vizin, and a save by Corvo.
A little too heavy of a touch there by Peyton Vizan as she got into the scoring area.
Blanchette sends it away. Sends it to Corvo, and it'll be a throw-in for the Owls. Subs coming in for both sides.
Been impressed with the Owls goalkeeper, Corvo. She's made some great saves. This could certainly be a lot bigger of a deficit than just 2-0 thanks to her.
The score doesn't do what she's been doing in the goal justice. She's had an incredible first half so far, and I'm sure her team hopes that she keeps it up.
Madawaska very well coached by Tom Gerard.
Here's Lovely down the side. Tries to get it to Sear. Sear fighting for it. Sear still fighting for it and kicked out and cleared by Sear. Here's Martin. Martin dribbling down. Sends it to Lovely. Lovely. Down to Morgan Sear. Here's Pelletier. Sends it to Philbrook. Philbrook stays with it, and a shot and a save by Corvo again. What a save there.
Yep, right on cue.
Here's Ackley here, down the middle. Ackley still with it. And Sear was able to disrupt that ball.
You got a lot of fans out there, Aiden. Miss Kathy Bouchard says, "Yay, tell Aiden welcome back. Appreciate his commentating. Miss him. Smiley emoji." That's one of many texts I've received already on the evening as Aiden took to the airwaves.
I appreciate everyone for their support, and I hope to continue to do Fort Kent games in the future, whether it's soccer or basketball or...
You can do it from your dorm room down there in Husson.
Oh, definitely.
Chaz will get you a mic down there. And
there's a shot there by Sear.
yeah, Morgan Sears had a lot of shots on goal here. He continues to apply the pressure. I got a simple trivia question coming up here. We're not going to let you answer it right away, Aiden.
I won't do it.
But it's coming up. Stay tuned. Next time we get a ball that's kind of sent out of bounds. Or
Here's Sear. Sear sends it down to, I believe that is Vizin. Vizin sends a shot and scores! Martin.
that was Martin.
Martin.
Yep.
Gabby Martin with the goal for Fort Kent as they go up 3-0.
That was well struck from top of the 18. The senior adds to her season totals.
Martin has had herself a good career here too as well.
Put this one down. I'll check this injury, Aiden. I'll be right back.
As I believe there's an injured Owl on the sideline. Here is Pelletier. Pelletier sends it down to Lovely. That one is kicked out by Blanchette. Throw in for Lovely. Lovely to Sear. Sear back to Lovely. Lovely, still with it now. Sends it to Pelletier middle. Pelletier gets it to Philbrook. Philbrook takes a shot, and that one is wide right. And the Warriors continue to apply the pressure here, as it'll be another goal kick for Corvo and the Owls. Corvo sends it to Corvo. And Corvo will throw in. Corvo to Blanchette. Blanchette back to Corvo. Back to Blanchette. Lovely got a piece. Here's Stett now. Stett to Pelletier. Pelletier tries to get it down to Pelletier. As the Owls will get another free kick. Here's Sear. Sear sends it to Martin. Martin with it now. Martin has it. Cuts back. Sends it across to Philbrook. As it'll be another goal for Fort Kent. As Fort Kent goes up 4-0 now with 11 minutes left in this first half. What a showing here from the Warriors, as I did not see who scored that goal. There's Pelletier. Pelletier sends it to... And that goal was scored by Lacey Pelletier. So that gives her the hat trick in the first half.
Goodness gracious.
Pelletier having an outstanding game here for her Warriors.
Madawaska player number 6 is she got an ankle injury and being looked at by the medical people here.
We wish her a good recovery. We hope she's okay. Here's Martin down the sideline. Martin sends it into Philbrook. Philbrook takes a shot and saved by Corvo.
Another save by Corvo. She is really racking up the saves.
Corvo with the goal kick, taken by Pelletier. Pelletier sends it to Lovely. Lovely with it now, down the right wing. That one's taken by Blanchette. Here is Pelletier with it now. Tries to get it across, and that one is blocked by the Madawaska defender. And it will be a corner for Fort Kent. Looks like Lovely will take it.
Lovely is the subject of our upcoming trivia question, Aiden. Brought to you by FKTV Channel 4. Bringing you this broadcast tonight, as well as all home varsity soccer.
Here is Martin now. Martin gets it to Lovely. That one's taken by Blanchette. Blanchette passes it to Pelletier. Pelletier tries to get it to Corvo, and out of bounds by the Owls, and it'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. a lot of young talent for the Warriors being used this year. A lot of young freshmen and some sophomores. So
Yeah, they're going to need that class to step up next year, as 5 seniors will graduate this year from the program. Gabby Martin, Sydney Philbrook, Lindsay Willette, Lacey Pelletier, and who am I missing? I'll hear about it, Aiden. Anyway, there's 5. That's not my trivia question, by the way. Where's that roster? Pass me that roster, Aiden. Not that one. Which port can I from?
here is
Oh,
Philbrook.
and Shaylee Jondro.
Shaylee Jondro.
Yeah.
Can't forget about Shaylee.
Sorry, Shaylee. How can we forget you?
Shaylee, we apologize. Here's Lovely. Lovely sends it to Martin, and that is just wide.
What a gutty performance by Shaylee Jondro in States last year, playing on a bum ankle against a very speedy Trape team. Played awesome in that game.
Jondro is comes from a long line of toughness from the family. Brother Camden Jondro has the same traits as well.
For sure.
Came back from a meniscus injury his junior year.
Yep.
And senior year, soccer season, had an excellent year. So toughness is in that Jondro blood. Here's Pelletier. Pelletier takes the shot and saved by Corvo.
Corvo again here. We got 6 minutes left in the first half. As you see on your scoreboard, the Warriors up 4-0.
He's Stet with it now. Covered by Corvo, and it'll be a throw-in for the Owls.
Freshman Hannah Lovely, in today's trivia question, comes from a line of Lovelies to star here as Warriors. She is the youngest. Name the others.
I believe it's Lexi Lovely and Cassidy Lovely.
Well, you didn't give the fans time, Aiden. You're too fast.
I thought that I was supposed to answer it.
Yes, that is correct. Who's older, Cassidy or Lexi?
I'll give the fans time to figure that
You'll
one
at least
out.
give him that one. And Michelle Lovely, the assistant coach here for the Warriors. Hannah, just a freshman, as we mentioned.
All 3 sisters had
That was very impressive strike by Ackley and almost a goal.
what a save there by Willette.
I thought for sure that was impressive, as that was near the far corner that Ackley crossed that. And up front, the captain, number 12, almost got that by the very tough Lindsay Willette.
Here is Martin now with it. Martin sends it in to Philbrook. Philbrook to Lovely. Lovely sends a cross in. That one is kicked away. Lovely regains possession. Sends it in to Pelletier, and that one's kicked away. And it will be...
Well, they're trying to figure it out here.
There's a little bit of confusion as to who has possession of the ball.
It's like Madawaska ball.
Looks like it's the Owls' ball. All right. And here is Pelletier. And it goes out of bounds for a Madawaska goal kick. Oh, that one was almost intercepted by Pelletier as the Warriors continue to apply pressure here with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Pelletier sends it down to Lovely. Lovely still with it now. Tries to get it back to Pelletier, but Ackley comes up with it. Ackley sends a big ball as Daigle is back there to get it. Daigle has had a great game back there on the defensive end.
Solid. Real solid back there. Approaching 2 minutes here in the first. Another chilly night. Not as bad as last night. The wind was really whipping here as we hosted a boys JV game.
Philbrook goes to get it, but Corvo comes up with it. Corvo down the sideline. That one's taken by Stet. Stet kicks it down to Lovely. Lovely sends a ball down to Pelletier, but that one will end up out of bounds for a Madawaska throw-in. Pelletier is there to throw it in for the Owls. Pelletier tries to get it to Emma Pelletier. Unable to.
Great ball there by Lovely. Cleared nicely though.
Here's Pelletier. Sends it to Corvo. Corvo with it now. This is a nice ball that is intercepted by Martin. That one was intended for Ackley. Here is Sear now. Sear sends it to Pelletier. Pelletier sends it. Was intended for Philbrook in the middle. There's Corvo obtains possession now. And it will be an Owl throw-in as that one was kicked off of Stet. Madawaska trying to hurry it up here as we approach 35 seconds left in this first half. As Martin has it now. Martin down the sideline with a shot and a save by Corvo. Boy, she's really been active there tonight in goal for the Owls.
It's got to be double-digit saves at this point.
Corvo, a sophomore goalie for the Owls, as Philbrook takes a shot. Can't come up with it. There's a fight in the box. And that will end the first half. The Fort Kent Warriors go into the half with a 4-0 lead on the Owls. We will take a break here. We will come back at the start of the second half. And we're back here for the second half of play in this Valley matchup between the Madawaska Owls and the Fort Kent Warriors. If you're just joining us, the Fort Kent Warriors got off to a fast start with 3 straight goals by Lacey Pelletier and 1 goal to cap off the first half by Gabby Martin.
Yep, a great half by the Warriors.
As
all players are now in. Coach Gerard has had one latecomer here.
gotta make sure they're good. As we are ready to kick off here, Martin sends it down. And that was intended for Lovely. Lovely is able to get a throw in. Lovely sends it to Martin. And that one is kicked out by the Madawaska defense.
I hope he's saying some nice things about us, because I'm going to listen to the tape, and he won't get any more words from me in his college career if it isn't good.
There you have it from Coach Gerard.
Coach Gerard making sure that I'm saying nice things. As Coach Gerard is having is a great coach. Great coach.
Sure is. He's done a great job with this program. Was your phys ed teacher once upon a time.
Was my middle school phys ed teacher. Showed me how to go fishing and archery and a bunch of fun stuff.
That was our informal coach's sideline interview. We want to be like big time here.
As Philbrook tried to get to that ball and was saved by Corvo.
Yeah, Philbrook tried to get it down to her foot and finish, but another nice save by Corvo.
I had a conversation with some of the Warrior girls about how they've adjusted to this new play style and some of the new rules that have been put in place, and most of them have said that if they just stick to their game and the way that they play, that those rules don't matter. And I've heard the same thing about other schools too.
What just happened there? Speaking of those rules,
I
believe we had
a drop ball.
Well, it was a corner kick, Aiden, and I think there was too many players in the box. You can only have 5 offense, 5 defense, and the goalie, so they whistled it dead. And then it restarted, but that they didn't let that go. So anyway, back to action.
Still confusing to me to this day, but the game shall go on.
Yeah, the other rules: no slide tackles, no drop ball. I've not seen that come into play yet this year. Some rules, to me, don't make a lot of sense in the respect that on a direct kick, there is no limit on people in the box, but there is on a corner.
And aren't they doing something with?
If you know what I mean. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they doing something with walls too?
Yes,
on
thank
free
you.
kicks?
The walls have to be 3 feet apart, so hence there is no longer a wall. So you might as well just have one person set up. But the soccer committee was obviously trying to think of safety and thinking of a way to get these players on the field, which they did. So
they've done
kudos to them.
Soccer committee's done a great job with thinking of ways to get these kids back out and playing again, because I know that every single one of these girls and love playing soccer. So I'm sure they would have been pretty sad if there was no season.
Great defense there by 17 on Madawaska.
As Sear
Not sure what happened there.
I think she tried to clear it, and when she kicked it, the ball bounced off of Owl's defender, and it ricocheted. And
Trainer on site is Sandy Pelletier, the mother of Darcy Pelletier. She's going to come over and check her out. I'm sorry, what did you say happened here to Julia?
I believe she had kicked it, and it had ricocheted off of Madawaska defender's knee and bounced back up and hit her in the face. So hopefully she's okay here.
No games next week for Varsity, just something we tried to fix, but when we went to make the schedule, it was one day of trying to throw everybody in together, get 8 games each, 4 opponents. And so anyway, no games next week. There is a JV game Tuesday. And it may give, it looks like Julia Sear is up now. It will give an opportunity for teams to rest some bumps and bruises. Looks like Martin will put it back into play.
As I didn't see who came in for Sear.
It was Philbrook. Yep. Fellow freshman. Number 10, Madeline Philbrook.
Younger sister of senior Sydney Philbrook.
A lot of siblings. A lot of sisters on this team.
Love to see that sibling connection.
The Philbrooks, the Martins.
Makes team chemistry that much better.
Sure does.
Here's Martin now. Martin takes a shot, and that one comes up short and kicked out by the Madawaska defense.
See if I can get you some records here in the upper, I guess, Division 1 of Varsity County Schools. It's an 8-team division. Madawaska is in the Division 2. It's all based on enrollment. And let's see here if this has been updated.
I was able to talk with Coach Gerard before the game via email, and talking to him just about the season for him and how the season has gone for him and his girls, and said they're young, but they're learning fast, and they having a tough schedule with Presque Isle and Caribou on their schedule is really helping them out and helping them learn to be good soccer players. So that's great to hear from Coach Gerard, and hopefully.
Very positive by Coach Gerard. Always positive with his players. Always coaching, as we look over right now. Instructing one of his young players on the bench. Always teaching.
Always has a teaching moment, that's for sure.
Standings as of today here, as Fort Kent forcing the issue again.
As Lovely takes a shot, and it goes wide.
Fort Kent is in first place, 4-0-0. In second place is Hodgson, who is 3-1-1. Caribou is third at 3-1-0, tied with Fort Fairfield, who is also 3-1. Central Aroostook at 2-1. Holton is 2-2-1. Madawaska, is in the Division 1 by enrollment, and they are at 1-2 coming into this evening. Presque Isle at 1-3. So obviously the problem, Aiden, when you take out the heel points, it's just win-loss. There is a tiebreaker system that has been created. So it is win-loss. Then it is head-to-head if there's a tiebreak. Then it's record versus common opponent. And then I believe the fourth one is strength of schedule. And then fifth would be a coin flip. So we'll see how this all plays out as teams are pretty much at the halfway point of their schedules.
I agree. It is problematic, partly due to the fact that there are some teams that that would have a losing record and still make the playoffs due to games that they've won.
Correct. Yep.
And how good the teams that they've played are.
Presque Isle, who is obviously one of the stronger schools in the county historically, and we saw them here against our girls, a game that Fort Kent won. But Presque Isle is in last right now, according to these, at 1-3 at the halfway point. On the boys' side, Hodgson is 5-0. They're in first place. Caribou 4-0, just one game in the win column behind, and Caribou is very, very strong once again this year. Central Illustric 2-0, only played 2 games. Presque Isle 3-1. Fort Kent coming in at 5th right now, so they would be out of the playoff picture at 2-2-0. Madawaska 1-1, Holton 1-4, Fort Fairfield 0-3. So there you have it, the Division 1 standings.
Caribou is looking really strong on the boys' side, with Holdsworth being a senior and being their high caliber goal scorer.
Yep.
I'm sure they're going to use him to the full advantage.
From what I heard, he is now the all-time leading scorer at Caribou, where there's been a lot of good soccer players.
Congratulations to Ethan Holdsworth for that accomplishment. That's very, very, very impressive, because like you said, due to the fact of all the names that have come from Caribou and have put on that Viking jersey.
For sure. Another save by Corvo, but you gave it right back to Lovely.
And Philbrook has it now. And that one is taken away. 30 minutes to go here in the game. As here's Sear now. Sear dribbles in, blocked. That one is kicked away.
Good defense, girls. Keep it up.
Some temporary difficulties there. We are back. Our apologies.
As we have a stoppage in play here. Looks like it's going to be a free kick here for Madawaska. And Ackley will take it. Ackley has got a strong foot, so see if she goes right on goal, and she does. As there's a little slip up there, and Willette is able to regain her footing and make the save. I think she lost her footing and slipped, but great job by Willette to get back up and get the save.
She has been tested a couple times tonight, Aiden. The Ackley cross towards the end of the first half was very dangerous, and then another one there.
The Madawaska attack is seems to be very heavy-footed, so all of them can score from range.
Just checking into the Channel 4 Facebook feed here. I want to open up for any questions. for you, the fans out there, if you'd like to ask either Aiden or myself. I do have it open here on my phone. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
Here is Sear now. Sear sends a ball down to Philbrook. Philbrook gets there, and a little bit too much on that touch, and Corvo was able to make the save.
33 people currently watching on Facebook. Nice to see.
Hopefully all of you at home are enjoying the broadcast, and hopefully we are keeping you somewhat entertained during this game.
Well, it's nice, especially with the rule now in the county that it's only home fans, and even that is, in our case here, it's only 2 tickets per active player, because those numbers fill up pretty quick. We got a middle school game here tomorrow that looks like will be near capacity of the state of Maine 100 limit for outdoor activities. So it's nice that Channel 4 is able to bring these broadcasts. And I do see some Madawaska fans here on the feed.
Here's Philbrook now. Philbrook sends a cross, and they score. I believe that was Morgan Sear with the touch at the end.
Yep, it did look like that was number 12, Morgan Sear.
And the Warriors go up 5-0 with 26 minutes left in this game. It was a great play there by Philbrook to recognize the open man, and
Let's go.
Another one of Aiden's fans checking in.
With an assist from Sydney Philbrook.
Our acting trainer tonight, Sandy Pelletier. So Sear with the goal, and I believe I missed the assist. It was a Philbrook. I don't know if it was Sydney or Madeline. They're both.
I believe it was Sydney.
It was
Philbrook.
Sydney. Looks like Julia Sear is okay on the sideline, up and moving. In fact, wrapped in a blanket here as we're. I know it was low 40s yesterday, and we're probably about that here as well.
It's a cold night here at the soccer field. If you look around the field, there's plenty of people with blankets out here. So people are trying to keep warm in any way they can. Here's Pelletier now. Lovely with the shot, and a save by Corvo.
Fort Kent with a real deep roster, and they'll just wear on you, as you're seeing that here, as they are really applying a lot of attacking opportunities and bringing players in and out. A luxury here for Coach Doug Sear.
Yeah, the Warriors and Coach Sear are doing an outstanding job with utilizing their bench and making sure that they have fresh legs on the field at all times. So that definitely comes as an advantage for the Warriors. Not every team has that.
I agree, and the fact that we've had sub-varsity games here the past 3 years now to get that program back, and a lot of these players have gotten great experience through that program.
Here is Martin with the cross. Lovely with the shot, and just wide left. But what a shot there by Lovely. Lovely's had herself a good game with applying pressure to the Owls defense, and she's done a great job getting shots off and really testing Corvo here.
Sophomore Peyton Bazin is checked back in, replacing the senior, Sydney Philbrook.
Here's Jonjo now. Jonjo sends it middle to...
Hello to Maurice Michaud, watching from Nashville, Tennessee.
And, oh, good cross there.
A 1967 alum. So just a spring chicken there. Thank you for joining us in Nashville.
Here's Pelletier now in the middle.
There has been some classic battles through the years, hasn't there, Aiden, between these St. John Valley rivals,
There has
Madawaska
been.
and Fort Kent. I've seen some great ones in my 20 years up here.
There has been, and I've had the pleasure to go to both schools and really just experience what the rivalry is actually like on both sides of.
Yep, you sure have. You've lived in both communities, which makes you an owl and a warrior, bud.
Something I've realized throughout the years though is both schools they are rivals, but a lot of these players have become friends because of sports as well. As there will be an own goal here, as the Madawaska defense tried to clear it out.
They did. There was Lovely had put all kinds of pressure on there and rifled the ball, I think. It dribbled around, and I did not really see how it went in, but it looked like one of the defenders knocked it off another player. And
So now it'll be 6-0 with 22 minutes left to play in this ball game. Here's Robinson with it now. As there will be a throw-in for the Warriors. Long throw-in to Pelletier. Pelletier gets it in to Vazin. Still fighting for it. Here's Lovely. Lovely back to Pelletier, who takes a shot. That one is
The goal was
blocked.
scored by number 2, Peyton Vizin.
Peyton Vazin gets credited with that goal, Aiden. Got to give a lot of credit to this Madawaska defense, though. I know it's 6-0, but they have worked hard back here all evening under constant pressure.
They have, and
Anchored by Corbo, but even these the fullbacks and the sweeper back there has been really busy.
yeah, they have, and they're a really young team, so I'm sure either win or lose, this is a learning experience for these girls, and it's only up from here, and there's only improvement to be made. Here is Pelletier. That one's blocked. And here's Martin. Martin sends it in to Vazin. Vazin takes a shot. That one's blocked and cleared. Regained by Pelletier. That one's blocked again. Madawaska with a good defensive stand there. Here's Ackley, the corner. Ackley sends it middle to Robinson. That one is taken by Martin. Martin dribbling up the field now. Still going, and gives it off to her sister Gabby. Martin on the side. Still going, and that one is blocked.
Possibly a better trivia question for you, Aiden, is to name all of the Martin girls, current, past, and future Warriors. Good luck with that one, bud.
I'm gonna have to think about that and get back to you.
Yes.
I'll think about that and get back to you. I know there's quite a few of them.
One we are yet to see. She's now starring at the middle school level. Looks like it would be a sanitation break. Hello to Paul Levine from Arizona. Nice to see that you're checking it out. From the Valley of the Sun to the St. John Valley.
It's nice to see people from other states checking these games out.
A lot of loyal fans out there that are happy that we're able to bring these broadcasts, Aiden.
Definitely.
It's been real fun through the years with you, my friend. We've done obviously a lot of soccer, basketball, even have done some baseball. We had some great playoff baseball that we've been able to do.
Yeah, a lot of great moments throughout the years of doing broadcasting, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Looks like all active Warriors, with the exception of a Mallory Sirwa, who you may know, who suffered an ankle turn in last night's JV game, have played this evening. So that's always a nice opportunity to get all players in, get some varsity action.
It's good for the young players that are still trying to prove themselves at the varsity level, and again, it's a good learning experience for the younger underclassmen that want to learn. And these 5 freshmen for the Warriors and the 3 for the Owls have really set a good example for the younger classmen, and hopefully they can learn from them.
Fort Kent will go to the road for their final 3 regular season games. They will play Caribou, Presque Isle, and then Wisdom to close out the regular season in this abbreviated season.
Here's Pelletier now with it. Still dribbling.
Oh, sorry, Aiden, but you will see them here again as the high seed will host those 2 rounds. Hopefully it's not in snowshoes.
And Martin with a shot that just misses, as again a good save by Corvo.
Goodness gracious, I mean, she has been just incredible this evening.
She's been outstanding, and only a sophomore, so as a sophomore goalie and doing what she did tonight, very impressive, and I'm sure all the Owls fans are proud of her. Here's Philbrook now. Loses it. It's Ackley. Ackley sends it to Pelletier, who sends it back to Ackley.
Well done there.
Good give and go. As great play by Martin to come up and disrupt that give and go. A good give and go there by Pelletier and Ackley. You can tell they've practiced that. Here's Pelletier. Jondro dribbles it up, sends a ball cross field to Martin, who is covered by, saw at least 2 or 3 Owls defenders there. Looks like they're really trying to key in on her and make sure that she doesn't get any easy shots on goal.
Yeah, that's got to be a primary focus of many teams.
Here's Lovely with the shot and a save again by Corvo.
I don't know if you got a chance to see the Caribou girls game here, Aiden, but that was a flat-out battle.
I did. That was a
2 teams.
Great game. Got a chance to watch it on live stream, and I was really entertained throughout the whole game. Both teams battled it out and
played in a steady downpour, but it was a real good game. So I'm sure that'll be a good battle down at Caribou.
Caribou girls also have some some key players and some key talent on their squad as well.
Sure do. So we'll keep an eye on that date.
Here's Morgan now. Morgan sends it down, intended for Philbrook. Wasn't able to get it there, but she's able to regain possession. Here's Philbrook. Philbrook with it. Gives it back to her sister. And that one is cleared out. Here's Robinson.
Seniors Gabby Martin and Lacey Pelletier have done now 2 sub-varsity girls broadcasts as well as a boys game last night. They have done an exceptional job, Aiden. Trying to take your job, I think.
I'm glad to see them doing that. I'm sure they did really well. I'm sure they did a lot better than I'm doing.
Seems like they really enjoy it.
It's a fun atmosphere, so I'm glad that they're able to get involved in the broadcasting field. And
well, if you like sports like we do, it's a great field to be in.
It's Philbrook. Vizin and Philbrook in there. Vizin crashing the net and a save by Corvo. Corvo again making a great save as Martin regains it back. Fighting for possession as again I counted 4 Madawaska defenders surrounding Martin.
Yep, she does draw that attention.
I'm sure they don't want her to use her speed and quickness to her advantage to get to the net easy. As it looks like Morgan Sear will check back in at a stoppage of play.
Then I'll hobble off. Hopefully she's okay. Coaching staff will check her.
Here's Pelletier. That one's taken away. He's fighting for possession, regains it back. Pelletier dribbling down.
Great effort by Pelletier to win that back.
And a good save there by Lovely to keep it from going out of bounds. Lovely, middle. And that one is cleared out. Here's Pelletier. That one is kicked up to Ackley. Ackley with it. With a shot and wide of the net. A good chance there for the Owls to...
Yeah, Ackley just really trying to press limited opportunities she's had. She has created some problems. That one not on goal.
Here's Stet. That one kicked away. As Lovely has it now, and that one is also cleared away. Owls are doing a great job in this half of clearing out dangerous opportunities for the Wars to capitalize on.
Another shout out to Chaz Pelletier from Channel 4 working the camera tonight. Also producing today's broadcast.
Doing a great job as always. Always does a great job with our basketball games and soccer games and various activities that we have around the school. And
there, as you know, Aiden, I'm sure you're learning in school, is so much to it. The ability to zoom in, zoom out, pan the right way. And it helps when there's broadcasters, I would think, obviously, because you know, if we're talking about a particular player or a coach or whoever, you can get a quick shot of them. So
Yeah, I have a video productions class, and that's all what we're learning about is how to key on certain things and really put detail into what you're filming. And I can say firsthand it's quite difficult. So a lot of respect there for. As there's a cross in, as Sear had an open net, but that one was kicked away. Here's Martin.
as you said, Aiden, once again, 4 or 5 owls surround her. Martin touches that ball. I'm sure Coach Gerard has informed his players of the seniors' abilities. And they probably just know here, living just down the road.
As Philbrook gets a shot, and another good save by Corvo. Well, Corvo has really been active in the first and second half.
Yeah, not keeping statistics here, but as we said, she has definitely logged a lot of saves here this evening.
It's definitely a very positive thing for your team to have a good goalkeeper. And Corvo has done that.
She sure has.
Here is Sear. Julia Sear, that is. It's a good effort there, but it will be a owl throwing. 8 minutes left to go here. 8 minutes and change. And it'll be a throw-in for the Owls. Ackley will take it. Ackley sends it in. That one's taken by Sear. Pelletier in the corner. That one. Morgan sends it to Philbrook. Philbrook sends it, tries to get it to Lovely. Again, Lovely's had herself a great game, using her speed to get around defenders, and
yeah, she's been tough.
I'm sure Coach Sear's got to like that as a freshman. As Sear takes a shot and scores. Morgan Sear with a low shot as the Warriors go up here 7-0 with 7 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, it's been all Fort Kent, my friend.
If you're Coach Sear, you gotta love what you're seeing from your ball club.
Goal scored by Morgan Sear with an assist from Darcy Pelletier.
Darcy Pelletier getting credited with the assist.
Pelletier has done a great job too, finding her teammates and giving them opportunities to score. There's Martin. Martin tries to get it to Lovely. There's Philbrook here. John Joe sends it to Philbrook. It's Ackley. Ackley sends a big ball downfield. And that will be quickly picked up by Martin.
John Joe.
John Joe sends it to Pelletier. Pelletier sends it back to Lovely. Lovely sends it to Philbrook. Philbrook with the shot, and that shot is blocked. it's saved by Corvo. Something I think has been kind of quiet here today is the Warriors passing and how they've been able to find their teammates and create opportunities. I find that that's really helped them in today's game.
It's a great point, eh? I know it's something they really work on in practice, and coaching staff really makes that a point of emphasis. Lydia Simon going to check back in here momentarily for Fort Kent.
Ackley is midfield to kick, and that one comes back and hits Martin, who looks okay. There's Pelletier in the wing. Pelletier dribbling it up now. And it will be a corner for the Warriors. Approaching 5 minutes here in the game.
Oh, they missed a sub there, as Simon was eligible to come in.
Here's Philbrook. Philbrook sends a cross, and it hits the crossbar. As another opportunity comes up short. And two good opportunities there for the Warriors to capitalize. What a shot there by Madeline Philbrook.
Yeah, that was an absolute rocket. Simon does check in, and she'll replace Darcy Pelletier. Great minutes for her.
Philbrook gives it to Philbrook. Gives it to Philbrook.
Awesome to see those two being able to play together. Sydney, a senior, and Madeline, a freshman.
Love those give and goes, but it gets confusing sometimes to call those.
It does.
Sear with the shot and a diving save by Corvo.
Yeah. Incredible.
As two subs are set to come in for the Madawaska Owls. Haley Blanchette and Trista Dionne. Looks like the Owls have also the Owls and Coach Gerard has gotten everyone into play, which is a good sign too.
Yep, for sure.
Ackley with the throw in. That one is taken. Peyton Sear with the shot. Simon tries to get it. Ackley ends up with it. Ackley sends a ball downfield. That one goes to Schmeling. Here is Martin now, down the sideline.
Well, Aiden, I gotta go pull some barricades here so we can get some traffic out.
All right, sounds good.
It's been a pleasure as always, my friend.
Thank you for
Taking this one in.
for helping me out in this this broadcast here today.
My pleasure. Certainly glad to have you back, my friend.
Here's Philbrook. To Simon. Back to Philbrook. That one is kicked away. Tracked down by Ackley, who makes a great save from going out of bounds. Great play by Ackley there. As I believe that was Morgan Sear, who is now playing defense. It's great to see Coach Sear putting putting his girls at different positions here. And it's another save by Corvo. Boy, she's had herself a night. I'm sure Coach Gerard and the Madawaska fans are happy with her play. As there's a shot and another save by Corvo there. As we approach just under a minute to play. What a save there by Corvo. As she must be well over double-digit assists. Saves. Here's Sear. Sear sends it down. That one intended for Martin. Just over her head. And she was able to save it. And a cross and another save by Corvo. Approaching 15 seconds here. As it looks like the Warriors will come out with the win in this one. And move to 5-0. As the Madawaska Owls will fall to 1-4. But a great learning experience there for the Owls, and I'm sure they can only get better from here. And as for the Warriors, I'm sure they're happy with how the game went tonight. Thank you for joining us here on WFK TV.
Great job.
This was Aiden Serwa alongside Eric Warnkin. Have a great evening.
Owls. Great job, Warriors.
Thanks, Aiden. Huh? I'll go down to get it. Thank you.